Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to another episode of Clangin and Bangin with Mikey, episode 22. And I did not make bullet points this time. I've been lazy. Well, not lazy. I've been busy all week. Yesterday kind of got away from me, and there's that. But today, man, we're gonna keep it short and sweet. We're gonna talk about communication, because a couple weeks ago we talked about gratitude and everything else, and then last week I believe we talked about patience, and this week we're gonna talk about communication. Um, I think a lot. Um, I think through different scenarios in my head all the time, and I'm the worst when it comes to planning stuff because my girl can tell you. I'll plan stuff out like a month, like a month in advance. 2 weeks to a month in advance. To a month in advance, I'll plan stuff out. Yeah. Because I think that's just how I am. And communication to me is a big thing, whether it's something simple or whether it's just a stupid thing or whether it's a serious thing. I'm the type of dude I have to have certain conversations in person. You know, it's hot. Whew, whew, damn, it's hot. Yeah, there's certain conversations I can have through text. There's certain conversations I can have on the phone, and there's some conversations that I can only have in person. Again, my girl can attest to this because it's like every time we meet up, in person, like she's beginning to expect some sort of like thought out deep conversation on my end because that's how I am. And I think it's extremely important to communicate through everything, the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever it is, because there's a lot of times where even between me and her, it's like we have miscommunications because we texting back and forth, and I'm meaning one thing and she's meaning something else, and it's like it gets lost in translation. It's like then I gotta go back and think about, did she really mean this or like not? And I'll just ask her like, yo, like what did you mean? Because like I'm confused because it's like I can't read the emotion through a text message or how you trying to convey it. There's certain things I can pick up on, like when she's being facetious or when she's being sarcastic. She's 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 good at doing that, man. And, and vice versa. We have this relationship where it's what I call it the 60-40. It's 60% playfulness and 40% seriousness. And for us it works out because it's like she'll never admit this in person or never admit this in public, but she's stubborn. uh my girl is stubborn. She likes to do things her way, and sometimes her way is like, I'm like, babe, I don't know about this, but I'll rock with you, but I don't know about that. But yeah, man, communication, man, it's no matter what type of relationship it is, whether it's friendship, romantic, platonic, because those relationships do exist, platonic relationships. You have to communicate how you feel. And even when it's difficult to do it, man, even when it's like, damn, I really don't want to hurt this person's feelings, but I'd rather have somebody tell you straight up what they think or how they feel, rather than be like, oh, let me protect his or her feelings because um, I care about them I care about them too much to be honest with them. And my thing is like, it's actually the opposite for me when you think about it. Because if you care about somebody, why wouldn't you be honest with them too? And a lot of people, man, is like, you have to be careful who you communicate with because people will take what you said and they'll run it off and tell the other person what you was talking about, and they'll flip it to make you look like the bad dude, and it's like that's not even the case. And so communication comprehension, man, is like, it's great to communicate, You just have to watch who you communicating with, because a lot of people, there's this quote. It says, I think it's 90% of the people, you know, don't care about your problems. The other 10% just want to hear it so they can complain to somebody else about it. And I've known people who sit there and complain about situations, and it's like, bro, it's like you complaining about the same thing. You talking about the same thing, and it's like, are you looking for validation or sympathy, or I don't know what it is, but you know, sometimes less is more in more cases. Like everybody doesn't need to know what's going on with you. Everybody doesn't need to know, you know, um, you know, everything on social media. Is like, you have to be private and public at the same time. And I think that's one thing I'm learning too. I'm learning that not everything's an Instagram moment, or not everything is a social media share worthy moment. And so I'm learning too. You know what I mean? Like it's not like I'm perfect or anything else like that. I'm learning how to navigate, you know, certain avenues and venues and just things in general, man. Because again, it goes back to communication, man. It's like, you have to communicate how you feel. If it makes you uncomfortable, say it makes you uncomfortable. You didn't have to give a reason why. To say I'm uncomfortable, and boom, I got it. Um, but yeah, man. This video is gonna be real short because I actually have to go get ready, and I'm spending the afternoon with my girl. So I woke up a little late, but I figured I just do the podcast, man. And I think if you really feeling somebody, man, go off and tell them how you feel. It's like, like let it be known. I mean, because I guarantee you, 90% of the time or 95% of the time, they feeling the exact same way. Anyway, y'all have a great Sunday. Y'all keep it full of peas, positive, player, pushing, and private. All right, y'all. Goes.